you get stopped for some sort of motor vehicle offense. Usually it could be an anonymous tip. There could be a number of reasons for a person to be stopped by law enforcement. After the stop or the seizure of that person, the officer will begin their investigation. If they smell alcohol on their breath or they have a reason to believe that the person is impaired or may be impaired. And so the officer will start taking sort of mental notes a lot of times. What do they sound like? Are they slurring their speech? Is their face flushed? Do they notice that odor of alcohol? Is it strong? Is it moderate? Is it weak? Can they notice or see anything inside the vehicle that would indicate maybe they've been drinking or potentially have they been using or consuming drugs? Do they see anything out in the open that would allow them to make that belief or come to that conclusion? Once they come to the belief or the conclusion that a person may be impaired, well, they will usually ask them to step out of the vehicle and have them perform the roadside sobriety test. Usually what's called the HGN or the horizontal gaze nystagmus, which is where you follow the stimulus with your eyes across your plane of vision. Then a walk and turn where you're asked to walk 9 steps down a line, keep your feet on the line, turn, and then walk 9 steps back, and then a one-legged stand. Based on those tests, and really the totality of the circumstance from the perspective of the officer, they have to come up with a determination of what's called probable cause, which is a legal term that basically says it's more likely than not that the person is in fact impaired. If they believe that that's the case, the defendant or the subject of the investigation will be usually arrested and at that point taken downtown where they will be administered or given the option of taking a breath test. Some will be taken down to the hospital again if it's a controlled substance issue for a blood draw. And then after that part of it, they will usually go in front of a magistrate who will formally issue the DWI citation.